What's going on, everybody? It's your boy C-Zar, and we are talking about Turbo today. Hit that like button, you guys. Subscribe if you want to see more content like this, and let's get into it. All right, here we are at about half a cent now, 0056. That's funny. I just made a video on B3, and it's at the exact same price. Turbo here, though, totally different chart. Looking at this here, you do have lower highs coming in. You do have higher highs building here. This is some form of bearish divergence. I'm assuming you will probably move down. I don't think anything dramatic is going to come of this. I think that you do move down. You'll probably find support at the base of this range or just below it. My expectation would be, regardless of if you find support here at the base of this range or if you do pierce below it, the amount of time spent down at these lows is going to be very insignificant. It's going to be so fast, so short-lived, you won't have time to think by the time that it's down there, right? As soon as you see the price, you'll panic, you'll want to sell. By the time you get to the sell button, you got your order set up, it's already back up. It's going to be a very, very quick area to bounce from. So definitely don't panic. Don't feel the fear. Okay, it's okay if the price goes back down to 0042. You're fine, or even a little bit below this area here, right? It's okay if you go below 004 even. But I doubt we do. I doubt that we go below 004, or if we do, that we'd go too much below it. Something like that though is in store. From the low here to the high, the lowest that I would give us, that I would expect that you could go to, would be about 0036. If not there, if you don't go there, then you will probably likely find support at about 0045. Okay, something between 0036, 0045, and not really even between. It's like either you do find support at 0045 or you will find support at 0036, and that's fine if you do. Okay, so just be aware of that. Just because you're breaking out of this consolidation phase, you're below the line, doesn't mean that you're in trouble. It's actually very common to pull back and bounce off your 382 in these kind of bullish kind of formations here. So don't be surprised at all. That would take, if you went down to the 382, that would actually take your RSI way away from this overbought zone, and you would cool way the hell off, being able to run unhindered from your overbought zone without getting these hot readings, at least for a little bit of time there. So don't worry about that too much, right? I don't know if you are going to go all the way down there. That's not necessarily what the call is. I'm not saying you will drop to 0036. At the moment, I am strongly believing that we should stop at 0045. But let's look at this from a percentage standpoint. Let's see here. From the current price, yeah, I mean, look at that. That's an 18% drop right there. The 382, 36%. It could happen. I'm not saying it can't happen. I'm just saying I don't think Bitcoin's going to drop like 10%, 20%. 15%. I don't see any of that happening. I can't see Turbo dropping this much. I think you will. I think you will hold this 0045 area. I really do. But time will tell. We'll see how it goes, okay? You've been in this area for a little while. A little bit of a downside is coming. That's all I'm really trying to portray here. If we're looking at this on a 4-hour time frame, looking at the 4-hour basis, you are starting to roll over. It looks like you're starting to roll over. Your 4-hour is getting weaker. Lower lows, lower highs, and a bit of a downtrend here. You look like you are postured to the downside. It is the 14th of May today, and I assume that even though you're here down on the day at 0056, I'm assuming you will close the day lower than you are even now. Once you do close any day or 4-hour period below about 00545, that will essentially, I wouldn't say solidify, but it would really up the chances, the likelihood that you do go down to these areas that we're talking about, that we're considering. Okay, so something like that is on the way, probably over the coming days. I would assume, by Friday, if not sometime over the weekend, but something like that. Next week is getting shaped up to be a really bullish week, I think, for crypto. This week is a little consolidation, a little consolidative week. As have the last 1, 2, 3 weeks been for Turbo now. Whenever it does come time to move higher, and it's going to be time enough, it's going to be time soon enough, whether it's next week or the following week, you will be moving higher to prices that are probably around 0088 to 011, right? So 1.1 cents to $0.0085, something in that area, and inevitably to new all-time highs all the way up at 2.75 cents to 6.2 cents, somewhere in that area, giving you, from the current price, giving you about a 5x to potentially a 11x endeavor from the current price. I absolutely do believe that Turbo's going to see new all-time highs. I don't think that it stops here. I just think you're taking a little bit of a break, and that's okay, right? Finding consolidation, finding turbulence around your golden ratio is very, very common, so don't be worried about that. Looking at the weekly RSI here, very, very good shape. Getting overbought, getting extremely overbought, and then you barely get oversold like this just to rip right back above the 50 like this. You're finding a little turbulence here at the 60. I think that's okay. You found a little bit of turbulence here and there before as well, so Yeah, I think your path higher is definitely good. It looks pretty good, but probably just not today, not this week, but over the coming weeks, right? I want to look at the 1 hour again real quick, see if I missed anything. Did I even look at the 1 hour? I don't know if I looked at the 1 hour. I know I looked at the 4 hour, right? Yeah, because the 4 hour looks bearish. Maybe that's why I didn't look at the 1 hour, because the 4 hour looks bearish. I think the 1 hour, yeah. I mean, they both agree. You could find a little support here, but I doubt it. I think that you will continue moving lower. 15-minute time frame agrees too. Yeah. Don't get too excited on this wick. If you're watching this video and it's like 10 minutes into the next hour and you're excited about this wick here, that could prove me wrong. I mean, maybe it proves me wrong for like 10 minutes, but you're going down, man. You probably are going down. I don't know if I have anything else that I want to say, so I'll probably just end the video there. As far as what this thing's potential is by the end of the cycle, that remains to be seen. There's a lot of potential, in a coin like Turbo. $386 million right now in market cap value, $93 million in 24-hour volume value. That's pretty good volume on a market cap like this. Something of that low of a market cap, if you were to do a 100x, that puts you at about like a $38-39 billion market cap. And something like that is definitely attainable for Turbo. I'm not saying you will see a $39-40 billion market cap. I'm just saying it's attainable by the end of the cycle. So to keep in mind here, 100x would put you something at around like 56 cents. It's very, very attainable. It's a very, very possible outcome to have. And if not there, maybe something that's just below or just above. Let's see, high to low here. 2618 right there at 66 cents. I could see that. That's 121x from here, 121x, or maybe and more probably down at around 30 cents, just above 30 cents there, pulling in something on like a 58x to a 60x, something like that, 55 to a 60x. I think that makes a lot more sense. But something higher at a bare minimum. I mean, at a bare minimum, I don't even see. Honestly, my bare minimum target would be 30 cents, genuinely. So I think 30 cents to 66 cents, that's where you're going to top off by the end of the cycle. You can get it now at $0.0056 if that sounds good to you. I got nothing else. Hit the like button, subscribe. Thank you all for being here. I'll see you on the next one. Take care. Bye.